Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube. What's going on, people? This is Inflewence, and I'm coming at you at the end of 2020. If you're new here, please subscribe or think about subscribing. If you've been here before, I appreciate you showing up. Thank you. And this is I know you see the title. Let me have a little disclaimer. This isn't the best figures of 2020. These are the best figures that I purchased in 2020. So some of these figures you will see, some of them you may feel like they are some of the best figures that is on the market right now. But a lot of these figures, or a few of these figures, did not come out in 2020. A few of them. I just purchased them in 2020 and felt like they belonged in my video. And I purchased these in 2020. Every figure here was purchased in 2020, and I feel like they are great figures. Most of them masterpiece. I have 3 legend size, well, 5 if you want to count Soundwave's tapes, that I feel should be on this list as well. There are a lot of Legends figures that should be probably on the list, but I just wanted to keep it down. I also have what I like to call a one-off, which is master-made Fortress Max. So we'll get into it. First, I'm just going to go through them and say a little bit about what it is that I think makes them a great figure. Soundwave, of course, legend size. I think for this small, he captures the essence of the character perfectly. The tapes I've included because I think these are the best small size tapes, and I just like them. I think I like this better than New Ages, and that's just personal preference. Now this is New Age Megatron. I think this is great. The paint is great. I'll always love this figure. He does have a little stuff going on in the back. But as far as a great Legends figure, I just think this is a great figure. I actually think Magic Square's figure is better than this one as far as looks. But this is what I have, and so purchased in 2020, and I feel like it's great. Of course, you have Prime, and Prime looks good. It looks just like his Magic Square counterpart, the Masterpiece version. Now you have the 3, well, not the 3, but the 3 mini bots that Fans Toys. I kind of do those together just for sake of time. Got the 3 guys here. They came out with these 3 figures relatively back to back. I know COVID may have played a part in the way they were released. They were supposed to come out, I think, sooner, or these 2 guys were. But yeah, what can I say? Fans Toys, not flawless, but great figures. I mean, they all embody the character. I know some people don't like how small he was compared to like War Dog or something, but I mean, they're good figures. I know his feet was a contention somewhat, but it didn't really bother me. So yeah, they were great. Let's move it along. Then we had this guy that surprised me. This is TE, Transform Elements. Now, I did a review on, I think, every figure here. If you want to look back in my videos, I may put all the videos in the description. I don't know. It depends. But yeah, TE Mirage has Transform Element. He surprised me a lot because he's very cartoon accurate, and I didn't think I needed it. I had MMCs, and I was fine with it. But lo and behold, this showed up at my door, and it has now replaced MMC on my shelf. I'm going to do a video as well, like showing my end of the year collection and what I did. It may not be as It may not be any different too much. I got different figures, but might not be anything that you haven't seen before in my other collection videos. But check it out if you will. So now this is Rekgar, KFC's Crash Hog, I believe his name was. And you know, I'm not remembering the third party names. This is Rekgar. So I think it was a great representation of Rekgar. He was, you see I'm holding him up. He can stand, but I just don't want him to fall and it'd be dominoes. It's more so, as I say in a lot of my videos, it's more so this. You see how soft it is? It's a flaw of my table. But yeah, Rekgar was great. He had some transformation issues, but he was a great representation. Came with a great accessories. And at the time, I'm not sure how much their other Junkions are, but he was a great figure for the price. Not even for the price, like he was a great figure, but the price was a bonus. So let me move on to this piece, which is what I like to say the one-off. This is Mastermade's Fort Max. Now I'm a Fort Max guy. I'm going to get every Fort Max that comes out because that's just what I do. He's my favorite Titan, I believe. One of my favorites. Him and maybe Triptychon. I know most people's Metroplex, but I love Fort Max. And I always loved him because he had the gimmick of having two headmasters. He's a double headmaster. I don't know if there's ever been any double headmasters. So when I was young, I associated with having three figures in one. So get more for your bang, for your buck, even though I never had him when I was young, unfortunately. But I just always thought the concept was cool. Like you get three figures in one. But anyway, Mastermade, anybody that knows Mastermade knows they make a hell of a figure. Their figures are insanely sculpted. It's not supposed to be. It's an aesthetic of whatever. Like it's their own aesthetic. It's very stylized, but they have the oversized heads, and that's why it's called deformed. The line, but they also have the heads, the normal size heads, in a bust that you can get as well. And I actually think I got the Devastator on pre-order, and I think the Devastator comes with the bust. Some of them came with it later on. It was hard to get the bust. You had to buy the bust separate or whatever. But this figure is a great figure. I call them one-offs because they don't really fit in anywhere but on their own. Like if you got all of these and display them in a separate kind of display, it would be awesome. Like it would be crazy. So I do want to try to get all of them because that's what I plan on doing once I get the basement. I've been saying it for a year. Once I get the basement done, little by little, it's rough, but little by little, it's getting there. The next figure that I'm going to go to is Springer, which is Saltus. This was a great figure that surprised me as well. That's a flaw. That is a flaw. His ankles are not the strongest. Once you get him in a pose, and his knees. Once you get him in a pose and he holds that pose, he's fine. He never fell off my shelf. But any tilt forward or backwards, don't lean nothing on him. So that is quite a flaw, but he does look quite the part. And I think if you missed Apache Fans Toys, actually, some people may say this looks better than Apache, proportionally. I don't know. I never really had Fans Toys version, so I can't really tell. So I do a side-by-side comparison. But just know he's I don't think XTransbots is ever coming out. I don't know, but I was trying to hold out for them because I like the way he looked, but it didn't pan out that way. So yeah, let me hopeful he doesn't fall forward. Yeah, we got Fans Toys Wild Rider. What can I say? This was a very refreshing figure from Fans Toys. Represented the part. I think it's great looking. I think it's almost perfect. Transformation was perfect. It was easy to transform. not easy. It was challenging enough where it wasn't just flip this, flip that, but it wasn't the normal fans toy. So it was very refreshing as far as his transformation and getting him back and forth. I think it was very intuitive. So he definitely makes the part. And my figures need, I need a new table. That's what I need. I think I'm getting a new table for 2021. New review table. Because these guys be straight soft. I mean, it'd be soft. Then we have XTransbots, which has been a contention of a lot of, or has been a lot of controversy due to, he almost did the domino thing. Yeah, XTransbots Motormaster without the trailer. 2020 figure, it was a great figure besides some of the plastic and material choices, some of the QC issues that were on him, which I think is why the trailer controversy is a controversy due to the price. I think they make a great figure. I think their potential is crazy, but I don't think they're there yet to be charging premiums that their trailer is, along with the extra parts. But we'll see. He'll be here soon, hopefully. But still, I can't take away from this figure. It was a good looking figure, comparably to Fans Toys, which I got the year before, almost a year before. But yeah, it was a great figure. I couldn't say anything about it. Probably next, I'm gonna do XTransbots, not XTransbots. This is DX9. DX9's Blitzwing. I know a lot of people feel like he's too big, but I feel like he's perfect for my collection. Until if Fans Toys ever makes a Blitzwing, I may replace him. I don't know. I probably will get the Blitzwing regardless because I get all Fans Toys products. Because at the very least, I know I can sell them for at least at cost and not lose any money on them. But yeah, Blitzwing this was a great addition. I just think he was bulky, he was big, he looked the part. He looked like how I feel Blitzwing is or should be. Should be very big, bulky. He's a tank in a jet. So moving right along, and you can see I'm waiting to do the figure that I feel like is the best of 2020, regardless of anything. Now this is probably, move back a little bit. This is Double Evil, which is Overlord, a G1 version. Fans Hobby, I believe. Yeah, Fans Hobby. Had to think about it. They put a lot of love in this figure. For some reason, some people don't like the plastic. I feel like it feels good. It's hard plastic, but it doesn't feel like it's going to break. It doesn't feel cheap to me. It doesn't feel like cheap plastic. It feels like thick plastic, hard plastic, bulky plastic. But the heart of this figure is the fact that it actually transfers. It's so big, for one. You can see it's towering over anything on the table. See if I can raise it up a little bit. Yeah, like I said, it's towering over anything on the table. It's super big. It is, looks the part, has a great presence, and every single thing that you need stores on the bot, which I kind of love. And it amazes me because he has so many compartments and things that are gimmicks, but you will use. And if you're familiar with the line, I mean, if you're familiar with the character, it's a great representation. So I would definitely recommend it. I had the IDW version, which I think is MMC's. I can't remember the name right now, but He was a great figure too for a IDW version, but this is G1 version, and if you're looking for a G1 version, I can't imagine a better one. So we can get to, did I get to everybody? Yeah, last but not least, now this guy is also sturdy. That's one thing I don't even worry about him. I just throw him back there. As long as his heel spurs are out, he's good. Now, to me, figure of the year for me, purchasing and also just period, is this Fans Toys Astral Train. I do have the toy chest on. I think it looks better. It looks less plain, but he's just a great figure. Great coloring, perfect in all three modes. I think the character representation, it's not super hard to transform at all. It has presence. Did I say look the part? Yeah, has presence. Maintains his look. And yeah, all that good stuff. Looks like the character, represents the character G1 style. And yeah, I just think he is figure of the year. So if you have a figure of the year, or if you want to tell me your picks, leave them in the comments. You know, I like to engage. I like to discuss things in the comments when I can. It's hard sometimes, but I try to answer everybody. Yeah, I appreciate you watching this video. Try not to make it too long, but again, I say these are, you see, it's battlefield now. It's not even funny. Got a guy back there. Brawn, that's foreshadowing, or I guess what you call it when it's afterwards. But yeah, let me know your picks. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on, what you're looking forward to in 2021. I know there's a few things I'm looking forward to. I don't know if we gonna get it. I know third party is in not turmoil, but it's kind of weird, in a weird spot due to a lot of issues, a lot of problems. I think that's a good discussion video, just like where third party is and the reasons for it, or speculation of the reasons. All right, then. Again, I appreciate you watching, and I will get up with you in another video or online. Also, y'all can follow my Instagram if you want. Influences interest. I started a new Instagram, so there's not a lot of followers, not a lot of pics right now, but I'm trying to build it up a little bit because I wanted to make it separate, just to separate my regular Instagram, which I do have a lot of followers, but on there I do everything. So I didn't really want the collection, because I know I talk about a lot of stuff, politics, a lot of stuff on the other one that I know may turn some people off that just want to talk about collecting, which I understand. You get away, you come to hit this stuff to get away, and that's totally fine with me. So yeah, hit me up on IG and leave me a like, subscribe, share, whatever you can. And on to the next.
Ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.